Hey everybody, I'm back to share a few more pages in my December daily with you. So I kind of have it propped up here on an angle so the glare hopefully won't be too bad. I have done nothing with my cover yet. This is just an old snap binder that I had and finally decided to use this year. So I've done nothing with the cover and really have done nothing with the inside page. I want to do like an intention page and something else. I just have these cards in here because I didn't want to look at the back of my page one. So this is not going to be how this stays. I just got to figure out something. My main focus was trying to keep up on my days. So anyways, I had did like a process video on days 1 and 2, but I have not been able to do filming of process videos for the other days. My camera won't hold much of video and just time. I just wanted to get it done. So I'm going to try to do some more here and there, but for right now I'm just going to share the other days that I have done so far. So the next one that I did was day 3, and this happened to fall on a Thursday, so I did like a throwback Thursday type theme. This is me and my brother. He had just came home from the service, and I kept telling everybody that I had a baby brother. So of course my friends that live next door expected to see a baby brother, and lo and behold, it was my 20-something-year-old brother. So anyway, so my brother always made Christmas very magical. I like to say more, and I don't like to say more so than my mom and dad, but he did. My mom and dad were much older when they got me. I was adopted, so my brother did everything with me. So, and I remember him lifting me up to put the star on the tree, or we had like this little angel that he brought back from Vietnam. He was stationed over in Japan, so I still have that to this day. I'll have to add that into my book this year. But anyways, so this is me and my brother, and best Christmas ever because he came back and was, with us. So, and then down here is a few other pictures from this Christmas, and I like to say I remember this Christmas, but I don't. But it looked like it was a good one with a rocking chair and a tea set, and there was a table, and this was originally done in color, but I printed it in black and white since the other one was, and this is me in my little rocking chair. So I just, oh, and one of my other, I have to share with you guys, my other favorite memory of my brother passed away several years ago, is whenever he would wrap our Christmas presents for us, he always wrapped them in one single sheet of tissue paper and would put them under the tree. And he always acted like he had no idea what was in that package, and that there was no way that you could see through there, that you didn't know. And as a kid, it just made it so much fun because you knew what was under there, and he always acted like you didn't know. And he did that for my older sisters, and then as my sisters grew up and have their children, my nieces and nephews, he just always did that. That was just his method of wrapping, was a single sheet of tissue paper. So this is a little October afternoon chipboard piece. I actually adhere this to the outside of the pocket and then put the number 3 in there. I wanted to use some vintage looking type paper, so I think all of these papers came from an October afternoon pad, and one from last year. So on day 4, I didn't really have anything that went on, so I decided to kind of go with the whole throwback type theme, and I dumped out the container of cookie cutters that we had. I have these in my kitchen. These are all vintage cookie cutters that were my mom's when we were growing up, and then my sister had inherited them, and then I had gotten them after my sister had passed away. So, it brings back a lot of memories making cookies with these. I don't know if many of you guys had these, but every time you go to push the cookies down or push the cutter down in the dough, these little handles would just collapse because they're just so thin. But anyways, I have a great big mason jar full of old cookie cutters, and they sit in my kitchen all the time. But just brought back some great Christmas memories. So I put the little word stickers, happy memories, this little circle I punched out and put one of those epoxy dot enamel thingies over it. This is from Simple Stories. Just did some layering up there. This is my number card. Boy, I cannot even think. So I was just trying to decorate it up a little bit. So this is one of the little cutouts from the paper pad. I put a letter to Santa, one of the Heidi Swapp snowflakes from the ephemera. This was a piece of ephemera. I think it's chenille, but I can't be for sure. Put that there, and Then I just put about decorating the cookies. You know, just loved all the different icing and those little candied balls. They were those little silver candy balls. I don't know if you guys remember those or how old everybody is, but those were always my favorite to add on. So that's days 3 and 4. And then I went with one of my cards that I already had done. I think I mentioned to you guys, I had done several pages of making cards up, and just thought, oh, I'm just going to slap these pictures in there. Well, it just didn't work. I really need to do the cards as we go. But last night I was determined. I wanted to catch up, and I didn't want it to get ahead of me. So I know this wasn't the best paper choice probably for what my son was wearing, but this card was already done. So him and his girlfriend went to his work Christmas party. So that's just what it says, Dermamed Christmas party on day 5. And then I went to Bath and Body Works that day also, and they had their candles for $8.50, and then the girl gave me another 20% off, so it made them $6.80. So I said everyone gets candles for Christmas. So, and then this is just a little filler card from some scraps I had last year. So on day 6 was really nothing went on. I was home almost all day, and I decided to run up to the Kohl's, a little department store, to look for something for my mom. And so I went shopping, and that's exactly what this little thing says. I went shopping for my mom and came home with PJs for myself. So I love these little PJs. They're like a fleece, and oh my gosh, they were so comfy. So I threw out all my old PJs, and I had one other newer pair, and then these two. So I was very comfy in those after I took my bath that night. Just another filler card here, just did some little sequins to make them look like snowflakes. And then yesterday, which was day 7, this is my dog Brady. He was laying by the Christmas tree because he had just gotten 2 new toys, and this was a piece of a cutout from a sticker that said Winter Fun. Well, I tried to cut off a part, and I kind of didn't get that very straight, but either way, it still says fun. And it's exactly what this little card here says. Brady got 2 new babies. He was so happy. He is one spoiled dog. So that's him laying by the Christmas tree with his 2 new babies. Just used some stickers from, I think it was a Simple Stories. I'm not sure. I have so much scraps and stuff left over from the last couple years. So that's what I've just been trying to use up all my scraps. So anyways, guys, I'm caught up. I hope to do some process videos on maybe some days here and there when I get them planned out. I know I really enjoy watching the process videos myself, and I just wanted to share it with you guys. I'm hoping to get back and work on the first page here, or do something different. Like I said, I just have these in here because it just looked bad. So, but I hope you guys are having a great day. I hope to get to work on this a little bit more today, and that's it. So if you guys have any questions or comments, just leave them down below, and I will be back to see you guys soon.